Good morning, this is Sheila from Cardstock Creations and Mini Albums, and today we're going to be working on page 8 of my 4th of July mini album. And it is this page right here, and it has a little flap with a magnet, and there is one big flap, and then there are two smaller flaps. Not too difficult. So this is what we'll be working on today. All right. Okay, we're going to be working on a base page, which, like all the other pages, is 8.5 by 5 1/4. And we work on this, and then once we're finished with the page construction, then we add it to the book. I know I've mentioned it at the beginning of these tutorials, but I learned from this technique from the Scrap Queen, of using an extra page other than the page that you attach to the spine, because it just gives it more stability and it just makes the book look a little more sturdy. All right, so we're gonna start with the top flap. And the top flap measures 8.5 by 5 3/4, and you're gonna score a 1/4 inch on the long side. So get that score down and trim the edges. And then apply some glue. You're going to attach it to the top of the paper. Like so. Just make sure that's okay. It looks alright, I guess. Alright. So that's the top flap. And next we're going to add the little flap for the bottom that's going to have the magnet for the closure. Okay, this measures 5 1/4 by 1.5 inches. You can make this as short or as long as you like, but this is just the measurements that I've used. And as before, you're gonna score a 1/4 inch at one side. Just fold that down, trim the corners a little, put a little glue, and I'm just gonna turn the page, and you want to try to center it in the middle as best you can. About right. Just want to make sure that's attached good. Alright, so this is going to flap down, and then that's going to go over. One thing you want to make sure, I might have to trim this a little bit, is, yeah, I guess that's alright. You shouldn't, even though I didn't think about that, I might just trim this. You shouldn't have this top piece right up to the score line, because it's not going to close right. So I'm just going to trim off just a very little, like 1/8 of an inch. that's better. About 1/8 of an inch, just so that the flaps over. Okay, so there's a magnet. So let's do our magnet. Let me know how the lighting is. I keep trying to find a good way to put my lamp. I don't want it to shine in my eyes, and I noticed on one video that it was kind of glaring on the paper, so I moved it, but then I didn't like that position because then it was glaring in my eye. So now I tried another position and it's not glowing in my eye, but I want to make sure that you can see the step very well with that lighting. And if it's okay, then I'll keep it there when I do these videos. So just let me know how the lighting is for you. Alright, so that's that. So now we're going to attach the two, there's 4 flaps. Okay. It's a small waterfall flaps, I guess that's what you can call it. Each page flap is 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. And of course you're gonna score at 1/4 of an inch. And I'm gonna fold all mine down. And I want to make sure these are all right. How come that one? Let's see. I guess I scored a little bit wider on this one, but let's see. Score these all down. And I just want to check in the books real quick. And I just want to see, yes, I did go right up to the fold. Okay. Just wanted to make sure where I attached it so I can tell you. Alright, so let's trim all these corners off. Oop. So, the first 2, I did attach it close to the line, but not all the way, because you don't want to prevent this from folding over nicely.